Welcome back to the channel, Hobby1 Kenobi here. This is the final video for the Zvezda Frogfoot build, so stick around to the end of the video to see the finished model. Now it's time for weathering, and I will continue to use oil paints. I will use shades of the base color as well as pure white and black. As you can see, I will add drops of color, then spread it around with a brush or Q-tip. This effect produces off-color patches which add to the realism of a paint scheme. This effect also mutes the vibrant and sometimes unnatural look of decals. I will also flick heavily thinned color to add random spots more quickly. The nice part about using oil paints is that even though I am placing them on a flat coat, they are still relatively easy to move if I have overdone the effect. However, if you don't like the effect, you can go over with less aggressive shades of the base color, or even take out the old airbrush and shoot heavily thinned paint lightly over the offending area. I plowed through the build since the last video. This always happens. Once I get past the wash and the subsequent flat coat, the build moves quite fast. Of course, this wasn't without moments of difficulty. First, I really needed to get the front wheel strut and get all of the wheels on. I was very concerned about the fragility of the front strut, but the many attachment points provided enough strength. There's something about the Frogfoot that begs for correctly bulged tires, so I went ahead and got an aftermarket set. It just doesn't look right unless all of the bulk is represented by nearly flat tires. Then came the main wheel doors. This was one frustrating half hour. The sway braces for doors didn't want to fit at the angle the instructions called for. Next, I needed to get the 2 holes drilled for the front pivot tubes. These were also aftermarket and thankfully were fairly easy to install. I decided early on that I wanted to make a base for this model. I purchased a nice circular slab of wood from my local Michaels and used AK's Diorama concrete for the concrete slabs. Once dried, I sanded it down, and then I laid down some dark earth terrain from AK for the dirt patch and scribed lines for the grooves in the concrete. I spent some time scribing the occasional cracks found in concrete. Here, Shepard Payne's book, How to Build Dioramas, is ever present in my mind when making such bases. Static grass was placed on the dirt patch and white guidelines were made by making masks out of Tamiya tape. Well, here's the model in its completed form. That does it for this video and for this build. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit subscribe, please hit like, please feel free to comment and share, and I'll see you in the next video.